Hello YouTubers, and today is I'm making a review of a um, transformer I purchased a week ago, but I never got time to do it since I've been reviewing the Mystica and all them. So basically, this is quite a rare transformer actually, because as you can see from the box, I'll just let the camera focus. Yeah, it comes in a Nike shoe box, like it would come in a trainer. Yeah. But yeah, basically the transformer that this is like a Nike. Basically, it's a shoe that transforms into a transformer, and this is meant to be Optimus Prime, and there's a Megatron one you can get as well. So yeah, these are quite rare because these are not like in shops and stuff. This is like I got this on eBay actually. So I can't really like talk about what it says at the back because it's all written in Chinese. Let's get the actual shoe out. Have a closer look at that. Get a little card, probably with some information on there, but as I said, I can't read Chinese, so I don't know. The instruction leaflet, how to construct it, transform it. I mean, there's the black Night Train. That's the Megatron version, and the red one's Optimus Prime. So basically, this is basically. Let me just take this little piece, little plastic inside. I think this is just gone. So basically, this is basically the size of the shoe basically. So it's not actually that big compared to the it actually looks like a little kid's shoe. But if I compare it to one of my trainers. So yeah, you can see like it's not really the size of a real shoe. It's like, you know, very small. So yeah, so basically it's all made out of plastic. The only bits that's made out of fabric is the shoelace itself, but the rest is made out of plastic like most transformers, and it's got the few metal pieces like the screws and stuff like that. But basically it's a pretty good actually the way they've done this. Like, it's a shoe. It's the first time I've actually seen a transformer into a shoe. So let's first untie the shoelaces in order for him to transform. I'll just move the camera a little bit, move it down, so you guys have a better view of what's going on. It's quite tricky to transform, but once you know what you're doing, then it's not as tricky. I've just taken them off because it's easier to transform, but in the instruction, in the manual thing, you just like meant to like take them apart. So you can see like the hands, like these are the hands basically. I'll reattach these pieces. Just need to pull this bit lever. I haven't really played with this. Well, I don't actually play with them. I haven't really like messed around with this much, so that's why it's a bit stiff in transforming. Normally, when I play, when like mess around with, not play. I don't know why I keep saying that. When I normally like mess around with them, the leg joints and stuff like become a bit loose, so it's easier to transform when you keep like transforming them over time. but this one I hardly like, you know, mess around with, so the bits are quite stiff and so. So that's basically the, oh, I forgot it's gone. That's basically the transformer overall. It's not really posable, like, actually what it is. Yeah, it's just like, you know, a bit tricky to pose at times, but besides that, it's pretty decent. There's little bits, a lot of stuff happening, you know, as you can see here. These are quite actually annoying, because these are just like hanging there. But yeah, besides that, it's an overall good transformer set. Color scheme is like typical Optimus Prime, red and blue and white. Well, the old well, they don't have white, but you know, the red and blue are the main Optimus colors. Overall, it's a decent transformer set, I think. As you can see, that just like one of those rare transformers that you never see in the shop, so you might if you're lucky. But yeah, I got this for pretty cheap on eBay for about £12 with postage from China. So yeah, this is a reasonable. I think this is reasonable. I might get Megatron if I find another cheap deal. Just transform it back to a shoe form. I just leave it in the box and just leave it on display. Don't really, you know. But yeah, it's quite a weird and incredible quite set. It's like, you know, I've never actually seen a shoe transformer before. Like on YouTube, people have posted like, you know, videos of like CGI versions, but I've never actually seen like a toy version of it. So when I did hear about it, so I just started to like look around on eBay and stuff, and just like, you know, gotta get this, and this is quite rare. Stuff like this like comes out once and might never come out again, so you know, I have to grab it first time round. It's quite tricky to transform, but once I'll just take these pieces off. So, also, so while I'm making the review, I might as well say that might as well update on a few things. So I've brought a few new binacles that should be coming in the post this week. So there's one set that I bought, was really like an old school set. It's like from the 2001 series. It was a Rahi. It's like what was it? I think it's it's the Kenra, and that the Kenra set with the infected Tahu mask. I brought that. Found a good deal there. It was complete. The set was all completed, and there's no boxes, but you get the instructions and the actual sets, and they're complete. So yeah, that was quite a good find. And what was the other one? I put an offer for the Kurdish Dragon set as well. So wish me luck on getting that. The guy was selling the Visa and Brutaka and Axon with he's not actually giving the actual Kurdish set, but he's giving a CD with rare like instructions, like on Binacle, like over 150 instructions. So I'll have to check it out if I do win if he does accept my bid. And the other Mystica set I guys told you about, the one with the Motoran sitting on that turret thing. That's the other set that should be coming soon. And then the rest of the vehicles that I mentioned before, the Jet Rex and all those other, and the two Toa, the Gali and Anua, I'll get them as well to wrap up the Mystica review. See, this is quite a tricky set. I still haven't finished. Just got to stick this last bit on. It's a really tricky transformation. Trying to be careful not to break it, because you have sometimes like the pieces like break off if you like don't handle them quite carefully. Actually, I'll just transform this there because I'm just wasting time. Other stuff today, yeah, I made a little stand for my PSP. Before, these elastic bits were on it, and it was just like whenever I put the PSP, they kept sliding back like this. So I had the elastic bands to make a recoil effect. So when I put the PSP there and the weight pushes it back, it sort of pushes back, so it doesn't like, just when I put the PSP here like that, it won't fling like that. So yeah, yeah. I was meaning to make one, so now that I can like watch my films with ease without having to, you know, keep putting it against something to watch it. Right now I'm watching On Back. Some of you might have heard of it. It's a great martial arts film. So yeah, this stand is pretty good actually. And yeah, I'll show you the other stuff that's been happening today as well. A bit of animation work. Let's take this off the tripod. Got my old Lego pieces out, the Lego system pieces, and as you can see, just do a bit of the Dark Knight. Yesterday I posted the back pod video. You guys probably seen. Yeah, this was like the next bit of the trailer I was making today. So I'll have this posted up tomorrow, and you'll check out, you know, what happened. This is just basically like a Lego tower thing I built. It's just pretty basic. Just part of the trailer, nothing really. And yeah, that's about it. In the next video I'll probably review Unicron. You guys can see him there next to Primus. He's a pretty amazing set as well. Found him at a good price on eBay. So yeah. So we'll be checking this guy out next. He's a pretty tool set, as you can see from here, compared to Primus. These two are like the two best Transformers I think I have, and the 20th Optimus Prime, the anniversary one that I have placed around here. Yeah, that one right there, the 20th one. This is a great set as well. I've got the trailer with it, and just behind all the stuff around there. That's the trailer basically in the back. So yeah, that's the end of this like a review video blog thing basically. Yeah. So just thanks for all the people who've been subscribing, and the people who post the nice comments, not the people who fucking bloody get offended when I diss a Bionicle toy and they think I'm offending the family. It's really beginning to piss me off now. If I do diss a Bionicle, it's because I think it's shit and it's my opinion. There's some people who think that I'm offending like their family. So yeah, those dumbasses need to, like, you know, sort their lives out. So yeah, that's about it really. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video.